welcome to Let's Talk with Gales and Dean. I'm Gales.
It's your boy, Mr. the crazy guy, Dean. What's going on, my guy?
Same old, man. Same old. Just trying to.
Something over there, man. What you got playing on your mind today,
Well,
man?
only one thing is really on my mind, and I'm pretty sure it's not just me. The coronavirus, man. What we gonna do with this stuff? Yeah.
Coronavirus, man. Oh, man. Let me tell you, buddy. Hopefully they can come up with a vaccine soon, man. This is crazy, bro. This is one of the craziest times in my 35 years of living, man. I mean, we had 9/11. That was
Mm.
big for us. Like our generation at the time. I think that was like the most major thing, and we was in high
Yeah,
school then.
man.
And then this hit. Like this is something you don't think you'll
Right.
live to see, but it hit. It was a major thing in the world that happened, man. And like, and when I mean major, I'm like major, man. It took a lot of people, man. Killed a lot of people, shut down major businesses, man. CEOs resigned from major
Right.
companies. This ain't no thing, man. This is big shit. This is real things going on, and I know everybody got a theory to it. Is it real? Is it fake? I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say it's fake. It's real. It's real. So this shit it's wild, man. It is
Well, first
wild.
and foremost, I want to pay the man. Go ahead. Yeah, that's right. Pay the
Oh
man.
shit.
So here on this show,
Oh, you gotta cut because my mouth get a little foul at times, people. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I pay. Look at there. Look at there. Hold on. Look. Let me get it out. Let me get it out.
look
A
here.
dollar.
There we go. So here's the other
A
thing.
dollar. All you get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So here's a
buddy.
question. May I talk
Yes,
about
sir.
Trump? Just like just for a little bit. I want to stay away from the dude, but is it okay if I talk about Trump?
I don't
Come
want to talk
on,
about the
man.
orange man, man.
Just a little bit.
Hey, man. Like I really don't. I really don't want to talk about the
Please.
orange
Come on, man.
man, man. Let's talk about Trump. Okay. What do you want to
Is
talk
it?
about Trump? And I
Yeah.
might chime in. Let me see how
Okay.
you go,
Uh,
and that'll let you
I'll
know
keep
how
it
you
very
might react.
short.
Yeah, very short. I mean, like
Okay, here we go.
short.
Let me see. He is about to pay America by taking some executive actions, but it can't be done unless Congress gets into it or they approve it, right? So the president doesn't have the right to spend America's money. That's incumbent upon
Uh-huh.
Congress. So this is, I mean, it's an election
Yeah.
year, so I understand that he has to look
It,
like, okay, the Democrats in the House aren't getting it done, so I'm gonna take care of America, right? It sounds very good, but nothing can actually happen. Nobody's getting paid without Congress. So what are your thoughts on that?
it sounds it sounds good. It look good. I got my own
Mm.
views on the guy. I got my own views on the guy. Am I a fan of him? Here you go with this damn mug. I see you put a actual drink in it this time.
Cranberry juice. First
But
of
anywho,
all, again,
yeah,
it's not a mug. This is Susan, okay? You will call her by her rightful name, and it's cranberry juice. It helps with your
all right.
period.
Susan,
Susan.
Susan, me, Coors, last name
Well,
Light.
hello, Mr. Light.
Back to Trump, man. I don't really too much care for the guy, but I have to give props where props due. He has done some good things for the United States. I can't not say he hasn't, even though it makes me cringe to say that because I'm not a fan of the guy because I got my beliefs of how he feel of a person of
Right.
me and your color. We'll get it at a later date.
Hopefully never.
But I mean, just what he did just what he did for the pandemic, man. That extra $600 on the unemployment, man, that was big because people was out of work, man, anywhere from 2 to 4 months. Some people
Yeah.
still out of work. I mean, it was big because you had rent to pay, mortgages to pay. You got to still get groceries. All type of bills. So that helped people. It make
Mm.
it look good. It made him look good. But do that? Did he do that to just take the real thing off of him? Like we know it's some racial things with him that a lot of people
Right.
ain't agreeing with, and how he tried to. Well, I don't want to say impact racial stuff, but it's like he influenced, he feed into the shit. He gets on his Twitter
Yeah.
Twitter account, and to all the bull crowd. I mean, like I said, that's for a later day. That's my take
Right.
on him. But he has done some good for the Americans. But do I like
Well,
him? Hell
is
no.
this term did, you know, did he do anything? Not necessarily, but he didn't stop some stuff from happening. And it's a lot of this. Watch this hand while the other one works. But I'm just trying to look at the results, negative or positive, and try to leave the guy out of it. Right? Like, let's just sit the guy to the side and just look at what he does, good or bad, and try to do it from there. Sticking with the Corona theme and how it's affecting
Yes.
different demographics, different people. The NBA bubble, man. Let's talk about this daggone bubble. It seems to be working. Knock on
Man,
wood,
bubble.
right? It seems to be working.
Hats off.
Uh,
Hats off to
yeah,
Commissioner
man.
Adam Silver for this bubble. I'm telling you,
Right.
bro. This a lot of professional teams should look at this, man. He did what he had to do. It wasn't no overnight success. The man,
Right.
how he got it, how it's going, man, it's working. It's really working, man. Outside the little ordeal that Lou Williams did, stepped out and went to get some lemon pepper
Lemon
wings
pepper
at the Magic
wings.
City
You gotta
Strip.
give me some just
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Just a
yeah,
couple of wings,
I can't
man. You
see a
gonna
couple of
send me
20.
for some wings?
Threw a couple of 20s. He threw a couple of 20s. It wasn't just for the wings. He threw a couple of 20s, for them edits. But anyway,
Lord.
the bubble good, and I'm gonna tell you another thing about the bubble that I see
Mm.
working, man. It's giving players that is good on their team, but really not the superstars. And what I mean, like the superstars, when we say the superstars, you see it's the LeBrons, the Kawhis, the Stephs, the KD, Anthony Davis. We know them guys. These are big. These are the faces of the NBA. James Harden. These are the faces of the NBA. But this bubble is giving guys a chance, um, like Kevin Booker and the Suns. Man, I'm telling you, they on fire. They undefeated. Who else? T.J. Warren,
Yeah.
man. This T.J. Warren. Tell me, have you ever
I
even heard of
didn't
this dude? Like,
until
really?
you actually was talking about how you lit LeBron them up, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna go over some of his stats right
Yeah.
now in the bubble. T.J. Warren, man. T.J. Warren had 39 points on 15 or 22 shooting against the Lakers the other night. In the defeat of the Lakers, not only did
Mm.
he do that, he's scaling 60% shooting from the floor on 55% from the
55 from the
point line.
three?
5% from the 3 point line.
Wow.
That's Steph like. That's
Oh,
Steph
yeah.
play like. On top of that, though, in the Lakers game, man, he defended Anthony Davis probably
How big
80%
is
of the
he?
time. Yeah,
I think he was that big. How
huh?
big is he?
He about 6'8",
Oh,
but he
okay.
big. He thick. He got a nice sized body, but defending Anthony Davis, man, and he didn't stop him because you're not gonna stop Anthony Davis, but he
Mm.
frustrated him. He
Yeah.
frustrated the crap out of Anthony Davis. So
Wait, did you just
two
say
nights
Frap?
before, nah, I
Oh,
ain't
I'm about
feeling
to
that.
say, man,
That's
welcome
your
to the
word. That's
Frap
your
family, man. Come on over. Come on, hey.
word.
You know how Chuck them be
Yeah,
talking about people who are going bald? Come on home, man. It's,
yeah.
it's much lighter on this side.
Hey, well, you ain't wrong with you, boy. Your
I mean, but
hairline is
it's
about
it's
right there.
consistent though. My hairline's been like this since
It's
EA Cox. Shout out to EA Cox, by the way. Thank you.
shout out to you, Cox, baby
Yeah,
Cougars. We
man.
ran it over there. But back to TJ Warren, man. 2 games ago, man, the man dropped 53. 53 in the bubble. I
Yeah.
mean, like he had 25. He had 25 in the
Oh.
first quarter, man. Like this dude is. Yeah, you ain't even hear about this dude during the season like that for the Indiana Pacers, man. And you got this because the superstar on that team is Oladipo. So he's
Right.
shining in this bubble scheme, and it's pretty good.
Is Victor
And
back?
another guy, man,
Is Victor back? Sorry, I
huh?
didn't mean to interrupt you. Is Victor back?
He came back. He wasn't gonna play in the bubble because of concerns. He said he talked it over some family members. He's real big into Christ. Said he prayed on it and everything. We can't question what God do. God let him told him come on and play. So and he out there balling, man. The
Yeah.
Pacers out there balling. Uh, Another guy, man, who killing, but this guy is well known, but in this bubble, still putting on the show, Mr. Damian Lillard.
Dame Dash, is that what he calls himself?
Uh, but Dame Dash, they took on the Clippers a couple of nights ago, and If you don't know, I'm gonna let you know. Dame Dash, he got a history with Paul George and Patrick
Uh,
Beverly. When Patrick Beverly played for
yeah.
the Rockets, Dame hit the dagger three with no time left in a game 7, sent him packing home,
I
told
saw
him bye
that.
bye.
Yeah.
Fast forward, that was 2015. Fast forward a few years later, he does the same thing to Paul George last year in Paul George's mouth with a boom step back in your mouth three to end the game, told him bye bye. But in the game the other day, it was a real close game, real tight. Dame got fouled late, crucial
Mm.
moments of the game, and missed two crucial free throws. Very
Well,
crucial free throws.
I
Like
got an important
missed them.
basketball bubble question. You know what I mean? Who do you think? Who do you imagine is the dirtiest dude there? Like, who's gonna funk up the room first? I think that's like
What you
just.
mean?
I'm pretty sure they have roommates, or even if they have their own place. Who is gonna get caught doing something foul? Like, man, you ain't got your laundry done or something. Who's the grossest dude in the NBA?
J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith.
He's an idiot.
That
Yes.
was a quick answer, boy. You
You
was
see,
waiting for that question.
you see,
Uh,
I didn't hesitate. I
right.
didn't do nothing. That's the one guy that I can
Yeah.
see doing something dumb like that. J.R. Smith, without doubt.
J.R.
J.R.
Smith,
Smith.
man. I don't think somebody like who was it? JaVale McGee. I think you mentioned it before. JaVale McGee like fishing. I see a 7 foot dude fishing. Just don't seem right.
Man, dude, and he can't
Oh
fish worth a
man.
damn.
Yeah.
So he tried, but he
So
can't
give
fish
me who
worth a
you
damn,
think
man.
are your biggest beefs that's gonna come out this bubble, and the new friendships that are gonna come out this bubble.
The biggest beefs. Explain a little
Like,
more.
okay, so people who
So I
don't
can,
normally interact with each other, now they're having to
yeah,
because they're in this bubble, right? Who are gonna start beefing,
good.
and then who's gonna become best friends? Yeah,
Best friends. Shoot, like
yeah,
from
yeah.
opposite teams. Um, I can see Paul George and Melo becoming pretty tight because how they've been going at it. And they try, they did a little bit of working out together before
Mm,
this bubble started when they was down for the pandemic. They worked out a little bit together. And I think them two right there could come because good friends, and in the end, some might come out of that. Paul
yeah,
and Carmelo said he want to play a few
yeah.
more years.
Okay, I like
Hey,
it. I like it.
Carmelo on the
Uh huh.
six man, the Tulu Williams. So something could come out there, but them two right there, I think, could come out as friends. Now,
New
new
rivalry.
rivalry,
That's a better way to put it. Yeah.
new rivalry, man, is the Greek freak and
You
Bron
think
Bron, man.
so?
Greek freak he don't like Bron
Uh
Bron. He
huh.
respect him, but he's here to take the throne. And him and Kawhi too. He's here to take the
Yeah.
throne for them too because that's the face of our NBA, LeBron and Kawhi. But
Man,
Greek freak,
I
he
can't
does.
even accept that,
He's
man.
here to take the throne.
Look, I know me and
Some
Kawhi
things.
probably out here looking like twins right now, but man, you can't say that Kawhi's the face of the league, man.
What? Why? Because he
Man,
don't
yeah,
talk.
like you gotta have that it factor. Like you talking about a personality like Michael Jordan, right? A personality
Bro,
like what's his face? So Kobe, LeBron, like these people are just special people, man. I mean, there's some
and
special players, but they're also special people. They do a lot in the community, a lot of it quiet, but they just have huge personalities, right? But then you got this guy like, let me tell you
so
what will save a person like Kawhi Leonard. This is not my original idea. I heard this from somewhere else. Remember that campaign with Lil Penny with Anthony
yeah,
Hardaway? Yeah, he was kind of a dry guy.
yeah.
Like, I just show up to ball. I'm not here to talk and stuff. Yeah, but they had Chris Rock voice the puppet, and they had Tyra Smith just wandering around. Yeah, they can
Yeah.
do something like that, man. Just don't let him talk. You don't have to say anything, man. Maybe he'll become more of the face of the league, but right now it's just like,
I'm
he's too dry.
the vocal man, but what I mean by he the face of the league, he ain't
Mm.
got to talk much. His play talks for
Ugh,
him. His play talks for him. I'm telling you, man, he's a
yeah,
fearless defender, and his offense game is way better
right.
than people give credit for. He gets
Yeah,
bucked. Kawhi can score 60 if he wants
I
to. He
believe
gets
it.
buckets, man. And people, he gets so much hype on his defense. But if you watch how fundamentally sound he is on the damn court at offense, man, he don't rush nothing, he don't force nothing. He faster than what you think, he bigger than what you think, and man, dude is just
Right.
a daggum dog. But right, we still get a face of the NBA to LeBron. Not a LeBron fan, I hate to say
I
that, but
still want to
right now he's a
listen.
face. But
I could do a
not too long.
whole show just on getting people to chime in and say why they don't like LeBron and try to really break this down on a real psychological level. You know what I mean?
Well, we gonna do that
Sounds
in a
good.
couple of shows.
But for right
We're
now,
gonna do that. We gonna do that show to that right there and get people to call in
yeah,
and
yeah, we'll
tell
put
us
it out
why.
there.
Because I'm
Yeah.
don't like LeBron.
And we
So
got some polls coming soon. I'm really excited about that. So, Corona stuff, but I wanted to kind of poke around the regular stuff. But let's move right along. Kids going back
kids.
to school, yay or nay?
Oh. You want me to chime in on this first
Please,
for you?
please.
Because I know you're real educated. I'm gonna get in my
All
educated
right, all
voice right
right.
here for a minute. All right. You asked me, yeah or nay. I'm gonna say probably nay on my end. Probably nay
Yeah.
for a while. The little 9 weeks at home. You do it through Skype or whatever, man, or virtual, whatever they want to call it,
Zoom,
Zoom.
if you
Yeah,
will.
we're gonna take it that way, man. I just don't think it's we're gonna go that way. And people, I'm sounding intelligent now, so I might not look it, but I'm gonna sound intelligent in this thing right here. But no, man. Back to all seriousness. Um, some schools doing it different, man. Some schools, I know in Murray County, man, they got like for middle school, they got eighth grades going back, but six and
Mm,
sevens not. Elementary, I think elementary and high school is shut down for at least a day, probably for the rest of the week. I know Williamson County, they doing virtual for like 4 weeks or
right.
something. So that's safe to do it that way. To me, in my opinion, if they really want the kids in school, maybe 2 days in, 3 days out. You know, and what I mean by that, you go to school physically for 2 days, uh, have the classroom space separated so they're not all up on each other. Then you do 3 days on virtual, man, because like I said, man, this corona ain't going nowhere right now, man. So, we got to keep these kids safe, keep these teachers safe. My mother is a teacher, man, and my
Right.
mother's a diabetic.
Shout
So,
out to Miss
I
Dorothy.
talked to her. I'm like, Mom, you shout out to Miss Dorothy. And I was like, you think it's safe to go back, but she one of those go getters, and I got my mask on, I got my gloves on, I'm safely prepared. But yet and still, she said she don't know how long they'll be in school when they go. They can go for a week and then they call it and go to virtual, man. So to me, I think you got to make it safe because you got to always know, man. We don't want the kids getting. Then you don't want the kids to come home and bring it home to parents and things like that, man. Especially, you got some kids go to school with underlying health problems, so they'll be more exposed to get it faster, and we don't want that to happen either. What's your take on it,
Man,
big guy?
I'm with you, Nay, on the school stuff. Like, my wife and I are still trying to figure out just in case something happens, what do we do, right? We're trying to put our own, prepared plan together just to keep them out of school. Right now, they're giving technology out to every student, whether you have your own or not. If it, I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna have class remotely until they
Mhm.
do. Yeah, let's see, they're gonna have class remotely until they. I think it's Labor Day, and then they're gonna decide whether they come back. If they come back, the technology, the whatever laptops, Chromebooks, whatever they get, is going to replace textbooks from now on, just to try to keep all the
Mhm.
switching and the germ spreading kind of to a minimum. But
Let me ask you this.
mm,
Let me ask you this. Do you think this could work back when we was in school, bro? We didn't have technology like this. So
no,
say if that pandemic had hit back then when we was
yeah,
in school and we had to stay at home, bro. We didn't have none of that. This our teacher could still see us on
right,
phones or computers or laptops and see what the hell would we had it turned out. How that would have worked for us. I be thinking about it like we didn't have
yeah,
technology like that back then. So Do you think they would have made us still go to school because of that?
Well, so here's my
And we've
take
been out for
on why
20.
they even want this to happen, man. These schools get funding for butts in the seats. I mean, the very reason why there's a truancy board and all that stuff is to make sure, like, you have to go to class. It's not because we care about little Johnny or little Jennifer. It's because you get your money based on attendance. People actually coming to school.
Based on
You know, so
yeah,
how would we have done it? I would think, being the so-called greatest country in the history of the world, that we will set up some centers,
mm,
right? To where you just come in and maybe we do it drive-through style or like movie drive-in style. Like we'll project each lesson. I know here what they were doing is they actually had, depending on what grade level you were at, you would actually
yeah.
tune into PBS and they would have a lesson. You know, PBS,
PBS.
bro. You literally
Go back, I'm telling you, for people to know, PBS been around for
forever. Yeah,
years. Education channel. Me and Jeremy, we watched it. Pretty sure our siblings watched it. Which, well, Jeremy, he the oldest,
yeah,
but I'm the youngest. So I'm pretty sure my brothers and sisters watched it. Very, very popular educational channel, man. Still
yeah,
running
yeah.
to this day. Hats
Right.
off
So
to
I think it would be
PBS,
more
man.
things like that. I mean, you have the lessons coming through. Like, say you in fifth grade, maybe you tune in from 10
Yeah,
a.m. to 12 p.m. Right, and they're just gonna have fifth grade lessons
yeah,
broadcast to the public. Right, so that keeps you up, and
yeah.
if you are willing to work it. Right, but my biggest concern, man, is some of these numbers.
Mhm.
Like I'm looking at, like our favorite state, Florida. Right, 23 plus thousand people July 7th or July 16th. And by July 24th, it jumped up 34% to 31 plus thousand. There have been, I think, 25.
People,
So
man,
around the U.S., we got, I think, over 300 plus child cases, which is denoted by 17 years and younger. But then even beyond that, there's been
yeah.
25 corona related deaths. Now, here's one thing that a lot of people aren't really talking about is that it's not just that you get
Mhm.
coronavirus and you get over it, but it causes a lot of respiratory, or concerns, as well as cardiac concerns.
Yeah,
So I know we have a
yeah,
friend, we have a mutual friend. I'm not gonna say his name or anything, but he was talking about two of his friends. One died from straight up corona. The other one died because he got corona, got over corona, and then had complications, and then died. You know,
from
so it's something we definitely got to look at. I mean, 25 child deaths. This one little girl, 9 years old, 9 years old, man, and so stuff like
gone
that.
from.
They called a little Kimmy, Kimura Lenham. Yeah, died on July 18th.
Yeah,
So what's gonna happen? Like I was out in a public park with my kids, and like our governor here in New Mexico does not play about this mask stuff. And they work? Do they not? Like, here's the breakdown for the mask. Molecularly speaking, it's small
yeah,
enough to get through the mass. Mass slow it down. They're very effective when it comes to people who may have the virus, because not everybody knows whether they have it or not.
yeah,
But it slows it down for the public. And so, since we can't
yeah.
really tell who has it, who doesn't, it's just one of those things that we need to do, man. And so, I mean, that's my take on that.
Like I said, man, for the mask, like I'm wasn't a big fan
Yeah,
of it at
me neither.
all. But you know, if you want to be stylish, I consider myself as kind of stylish guy. So the mask, they got the mask that they can
Yeah,
match what you got on, and you can make it cool, even though
yeah,
we don't want to wear it, but you can make
yeah.
light of it. You can make it cool. Like, okay, I got on red and black, so I'm gonna put on the red mask.
Make it
Make it
pop.
cool.
Yeah,
And if you don't, no, if you go eat somewhere, you can pull it down. In your car. I can't stand to see people riding around with them in their car with them on. I have not figured that one out yet. I do not understand why you're in your car,
yeah.
your space, why you ride around with this daggone mask on. We'll
People
figure that out at
scared.
another topic. But I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
yeah, it sucks. Like I said, this is something I don't think we ever thought we would experience. Something I don't ever thought we had to go through. But you got to try to make some light
Yeah,
of it, man. You got to try to make some light of it. And if you just go around just stressing about it
right.
all the time, stuff, man, it's just gonna be a situation that much work. So I'm like, shit. I mean, now they got masks. You can get your
Yeah,
favorite team. I got a Martin mask, which that was my favorite show of all time. I got, you know what I'm saying. So you got
right.
stuff like that,
It's
man. Make
always gonna
light of it,
be
man. That's what I'm
it's always
saying.
gonna be
Like,
somebody trying to make some money off of any type of situation. Yeah, like my
you
wife,
already know
she
it, man.
like
You already,
Wells Fargo gets provided. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say it or not. My wife at her job, they literally provide them some materials to make step by step instructions on how to make your own mask. And when I tell you that daggone thing covers
yeah.
everything, but it kind of bubbles out so you can still talk relatively clear. And so I mean, people are just doing the best they can.
I think one of the coolest masks I seen was people taking Crown Royal bags and they making them into
Dude,
masks.
let me tell you this.
That's just, I don't know.
I had
It's
to dig deep. Now, for those of you out there who don't know who MacGyver is, it's this guy who can basically make a nuclear weapon out of household
I,
appliances like
man.
what is it? Rubber band, paper clips, and a daggum pen cap. I don't know, but so I literally forgot my mask.
That's about, that's
Say it
about
again.
that's about right. If you watch the show, he takes shit like that and just
Yeah,
make
trying
them
to find
crazy
some
ass.
old clips of
No,
MacGyver, man. I'm telling you, it's funny. Yeah, so one
got
of the
to.
things that I had to do, I literally just forgot my mask and I had to go in and get some food that we had ordered. And I was like, man, and they were
Yeah,
requiring masks. I was trying to figure out, like, man, I got to pull my shirt up. And so I saw in the back that we had an old Walmart bag. So I literally just put the Walmart bag in front of me and put the handles over my ears. And, like, you talking about, like, everyone turned and looked. And collectively, the laughter that happened in that place, man, was something else. It was real special.
look here, man. Look here, people. For you know who don't know Mr. Gales right here, man. This guy is not a small guy, man. We talking 6'4", 6'5", 300 plus, a
Yeah.
solid guy. Like he's not a fat guy. He's just a big, solid guy. So could you imagine him walking in a damn place with a plastic Walmart bag on his damn face?
Yeah. Oh, like my wife's just kind of like, as she usually does with me, just kind of, oh my goodness,
But
like,
but listen, that's what I'm saying. You made
yeah,
light of the situation. You said when you walked in,
yeah,
people laughed. So I'm telling you, stuff like that, man. It eases this war because this is a war. This is a war against a virus that we're
yes,
going through. But you got to make light of it. So you just by you doing that, man, for that little 2 or 3 minutes, it put
yeah.
people at ease. Like, man,
We
we
got
can
to
we
laugh
can make some
together.
light of this. It's
Yeah,
some funny. You know what I'm saying? But it's a war that we're going through. Hopefully we ain't got to go through it too
yeah.
much longer. But hey, as long as it's here, baby. Hey, I'm gonna make light of it. That's why we are here on
That's what
this
we got
show,
to do,
man.
man.
Make people
That's all
laugh and
you. The
feel
world
better.
premiere. Let's talk with Gales and Dean. So look, we'll be right back after these messages. What we're gonna do is, when we come back, is we're gonna have a fix or a possible fix for the coronavirus. Ping, possible fix
Yes, sir.
for the coronavirus. Give it to me.
Possible fix. My opinion, and this ain't even no medicine right here. This is gonna throw you
Okay.
off. Possible fix. I think we need some of the old Southern black church ladies, and I'm talking about
Yes.
from years ago. Them women there, man. What I mean by that, man, their words, their
Mm.
singing, their cook, their remedy that they would
Mm.
mix up, man. Back then, and I mean like back then, it wasn't no. If you didn't have the money, you couldn't get no medicine from doctors. So these women would mix up stuff, man, and take care of the worst flu, man. Then, like I said, the singing, man, like the old gospel
Yeah.
singing, they got that feeling to you. Soon as that song hits you, man, you feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel it. That could be fixed, man. And I mean, like, we got some people that don't go to church, so you ain't got to go to church, man. You can gather in the park, just have one of those ladies speak or do that singing, man. And I'm telling you, where it
Mm.
hits you home, it'll take you to different places, man. And then you like this coronavirus cannot defeat me, man, because we got a higher power, bro. That's why I don't really worry about it, because this higher power
Yeah.
can stop all this snapping finger. So you bring that old Southern
Right.
black lady that sings to your soul. Woo! Man, I think
what
that could
I
be the cure, baby.
yeah.
I think the cure, that could be
what
part of
I
the cure. And it ain't got nothing to do with no chip or no nothing. Get or no needle, no vaccine in you, man. Just good old Southern soul singing and take your soul to the next
yeah.
level that you like. I ain't worried about the damn corona, man. We're gonna beat this, man. We're gonna
I
beat this.
literally, when you said that, I thought of two things. Well, three. Okay, one being Ricky Smiley Church Lady, right? Two being,
Bernie,
huh?
Miss
That's
Bernie
it,
Jenkins.
man. Bernie Jenkins, is that her name? I'm taking notes over here. Bernie Jenkins. So
Bernie Jenkins.
the other thing I thought about was that song from. I'm pretty sure it was either. It's got to be like Mississippi Mass Choir, one of them, right? With that old lady singing "Come On in the Room," right? Like that old lady, like
Yeah.
"Come on in my room," right? Yeah,
You know. Well, no, they're saying, "Oh,
yeah.
my Jenkins." You know, old people,
Drag,
they
drag
always
like, yeah.
the sound. Woo!
Oh,
Come on,
hey, hit
come
him with
on,
one of
come on.
these. Hey, remember that? I
Yeah,
should have been a
yeah.
Honda.
Look, look, talk.
Yeah. The third.
Say always right.
Sing, boy, sing, sing.
Oh, man.
But hey, the other thing
You know,
yeah.
take us off.
So Ricky Smiley, Church Lady, that song, and then I thought about Martin Lawrence and who was it? Eddie Murphy in Life. When they're sitting there and they always
Oh,
say, "Oh, we next. You like baseball? We on deck. We next. We next for what?"
the up when
Yeah,
Jesus. We next, Ray. We next, Ray.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. We next.
Oh my
Friend.
goodness. Bring back the
Friend.
grandmama southern black church singers, right?
Back, baby.
Which
Bring
is
them back.
crazy, man. Like
Take
when
it
I'm
up.
looking at all this like late night TV shows and all these musicians and everything they're putting this stuff out, um, I just it's weird when people say I don't believe in it. It's a hoax. When you got celebrities losing money, you got sports teams losing money. I mean, think about this. I knew it was real when not the NBA or anybody else did anything, but when the NCAA
Mhm.
shut down the tournament,
Count.
dude.
Yeah.
Some of those
This
people,
shit
they say
real.
that some of those people that over 60% of their college's income, right, comes from just trying to get into a tournament. So all the little, divisional tournaments, that's how they usually pay for
Yeah.
everything else. Some of these smaller colleges, right? And some of them are going to be going under. And I mean, Liberty, I think this upcoming season is, I think it's UConn maybe, who canceled their football season already.
The MAC conference,
Whole
the whole
MAC
MAC conference for
done.
football,
Yeah,
shut it down,
man.
man. Shut it down. And I mean, like the athletic director
Yeah,
over the MAC conference, this man was in tears because he did
because they're
not
gonna
want to
lose
shut it
so
down.
much money, so much money, and that's
Man, they had to shut
yeah,
their whole season down. Junior college football, they shut it down until spring. And, a lot of them guys are only there
yeah,
for a year trying to get
yeah,
bigger scholarship. So now
yeah,
that's them back. So it's
yeah,
real,
man.
bro. When I'm gonna tell you when I knew it was real. When the NCAA did that, and when they shut Disney World
For
down, because Disney don't
nothing.
shut down for nothing.
Yeah, look. Yeah,
And bro, they shut down for
uh,
a few months. Then they gonna shut down. You know how much money they make a day?
yeah.
Yeah, they shut down. I'm like, yeah,
But
this shit real,
look,
very
we
real.
played this game of like who done it, right? You remember that old game, who done it? Of trying to figure out who
Yeah.
actually released the coronavirus. And Disney was on our list. The people I play with, Disney was on my list because look, they moved up that Michael Jordan or the Bulls. They moved
Mm-hmm.
the documentary.
Documentary.
Yeah, they shut down to renovate and then open right back up. Even though Florida was one of the highest cases out there, so it wasn't for your concern.
And that's
Yeah,
what
it
they.
was like they're sitting in a round table discussing like how can we shut down the park and renovate it without our competition getting ahead. It's like, oh, release that virus we got back there in the Disney vault, man. Shut everything down so we don't lose anything.
Hey, it's funny. It's funny you say that, and this would be for a
Uh-oh.
topic for another day. Um, you heard of the
Oh
Illuminati.
Lord.
It's always been said that Disney was a part of that. Like I said, it's a topic for another day, but it's funny you say that. So, for that topic for another day. This is gonna be big for us to get on this. We'll
You
have
are
a good
teasing
debate on
so
this.
many topics, man. My head's about to explode.
I'm just saying, man. But this is a
Yeah,
topic for a whole nother day. But it was rumored, and it's been said they are
yeah.
part of it. And then you say that the corona, which
Hmm.
all makes sense. What you just said, I'm not disagreeing with you. It makes sense because, bro, they renovated everything, and that's what the NBA is at. It's on their
Get out of
campus.
here. That's
This
right. I keep
bubble is
forgetting they own
campus.
everything. ABC, ESPN. Yeah. Wow.
And the NBA is campus,
Wow.
man. So you made a valid point, but that's another topic for another
Yeah,
day. It's gonna be
but
a
I
damn
wonder
good
how they reconcile that line of thinking. So, like, hey, we're concerned about everyone who loves Disney and we want to keep you safe, so Disney will be closing its doors. Hey, we're back open.
yeah.
We got some new renovations and we got the NBA bubble. Come on back and give us your money.
You tell me how they closed down, and when they open back up, a brand new ride opened
Yeah,
up
they
too.
they renovated. They shut down, renovated, and then they open back up with all kinds of stuff. Yeah. I'm sorry, Disney. Please pay us.
Oh,
All right, so we got
hey,
we got one
wait a
more
minute.
intro. Good lord, let's try it again.
What you really got in that cup?
Oh, my grandfather would say Gabraw. You'll never be able to figure out what that is. Gabraw.
Yeah, what
Here it up. Two
you got?
syllables.
You got
Gabraw.
shine up in the cup. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, speaking of stuff, did you ever know Eddie Murphy's song?
yeah, yeah. He had a whole album. It didn't do
You
well,
remember
but
You remember the song? My phone, me, yeah,
I
yeah. You
remember
don't
his
remember
song. You know
that?
what was funny was him playing Jimmy. What's his face in what was it? The girls. I can't even think about it. What is it with Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson? Dreamgirls. Yeah.
oh, oh,
Jimmy got soul. Jimmy got
oh,
soul.
man.
Jimmy got soul.
Oh, remember that song? Jennifer Hudson, Beyonce, they were
Dreamgirls. It's called
singers.
the
They was a girls
Dreamgirls.
group.
Yeah. I'm having some troubles. I'm looking to my left here, and it seems like Sydney has stepped out. I'm trying to figure out who this fella is. Excuse me, sir. What we
Yeah.
have? I mean, are you lost or?
No, I ain't like. Dane stepped out for a bit, man. This is Willie Joe Kemp. I'm taking over right now
I,
for this last
I'm
segment, man.
sorry,
I'm taking
Willie
over.
Joe
Willie Joe Kemp.
Kemp. Dean stepped out, and you're taking over.
Willie Joe, Willie Joe Kemp.
Uh,
That's the name, buddy.
okay,
How you
well,
doing?
I'm well. Thank you for asking. How are you, Willie?
I'll be good. Got a little bit of beer right here. Need about another 12 pack. Couple Marlboros. The shorts, and then go get me a hell of a cigar. Smoke on that. Get outside, work on the carburetor too, and then I'll be damn good. You
Yeah,
understand
I
me?
hear you. I hear you loud and
I ain't
clear,
got.
Willie.
You know what? I said beers. Hell no. Damn the beers, but I need some shine. You put some shine in me right now, boy. I tell you, I could take it to the moon
Well,
and back, son.
well, Willie,
You
I
understand
hear
me?
you, but I've known Sidney for a long time, and we're trying to do a show together. Is there any way we can get him back, or?
Hey, I told him, hell, go take a break, son. I got this shit. He said, can you do it? I said, hell, I'm made for TV. The hell you mean, can I do it, son? Hell, they ain't never seen a country guy like me get on here. Well, you
Well,
gonna
I
see it
mean,
not. I told him, hell, I sent him out there to the backwoods, go get some of that, what we call it, we call it that sweet potato, shine. I sent him back out there to the woods to go get that sweet potato shine, bring it back in there. We gonna do what the young boy said. We're gonna get
oh
lit.
my goodness. Well, Willie, that's probably more information than I ever needed. I could have went the rest of my life.
What you mean? Hell, I got some too. Hell, I got some for you too, son. Shit. Hell, we can do
Okay,
this
well,
real quick, man.
look,
Hell,
Willie,
I,
if I'm stuck with you, Willie,
I thought about, I thought about, when I say this on the show, I thought about rolling a fat one, but I didn't know if
no,
I
no,
could
no,
do
Willie,
that.
you can't do it. Not on
Well,
this
I
show.
can say,
We're hoping to get picked up by Disney and everybody else, man. So we gotta try to keep it kosher. So
okay, well, it's
fruit
fruit
punch.
punch,
That's
fruit
right.
punch.
That boy
Hell, it
Willie.
ain't no
Yeah,
shit.
the full body wink, the full facial wink. So while I have you
Yeah,
here, Willie, I mean, I guess if I'm stuck with you, gonna make it work. Dean and I were.
make it work. Hey, what you
Yeah,
want to
well,
talk about, son?
okay.
Shit,
So
let's
Dean
get
and I
there.
were talking about the coronavirus. We kind of went through some things. We talked about Corona and Trump. We talked about Corona and the NBA bubble. We talked about Corona and kids back to
Trump.
school. Talk about Corona possible fix, old Southern black singers. But really, I want to hear from you in your community and tell me, what do you think about this virus and how are you getting along there, Mister Kemp?
Oh, shit! I'll tell you
Oh,
what,
Mr.
bud.
Kemp,
That,
Mr.
that
Kemp,
damn
Mr.
Corona,
Kemp.
you
This is a family-friendly show, and
what?
every time Sydney, says a bad word, we have an invisible jar to the side, to the right of you there, and you got to pay the man. So anytime either one of us slip,
Hell, pay what?
yeah, you just
Son, you can tell my
yeah.
here. I'm gonna tell you, look, that some gun didn't tell me nothing about
Well, I
that.
tell you
You
what,
understand?
I'll keep up with
I
it.
know a thing
I'll
about
keep up with it, and I'll have him pick up the tab since he so graciously gave you permission to be
because
on the show.
look, I seen him running live, and I told him to take a break. So hell, I didn't bring no money with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I just want to get on this screen. But back to the coronavirus, man. Look, I stay out there in the backwoods. You understand? Back in the
Okay.
backwoods. You understand? And we damn coronavirus. You come on out here. We got a 12 gauge son of a barn ever. We gonna shoot that ass down, and we gonna
Oh,
take it out. And we ain't worried about it out here, son. We ain't worried about it. Hell, we out here all the
okay.
time. We out here all the time. Man. I live out here for this crap, man. Hell, we ain't scared of no damn coronavirus. What Corona who? Corona who? We ain't scared of that back here, son. Shit, we take it, open up, and put it in one of them barrels, man. And ship this bitch on down that hill down there. Down
Yes,
yonder.
sir.
You
Yes, sir,
understand?
Mr. Kemp.
Down yonder.
So,
I still got to get crops and stuff ready, man. That Corona can't kill my damn crops. I got to get these crops ready, man. Grocery store needs damn food and shit, man. Got to get him.
oh my goodness.
Get my hogs. Yeah, my hogs. We can't stop this, man. We got to stop these damn grocery stores, man. Shout out to our essential workers. Hell, we got to stop them down this corona. We ain't scared.
Well, we appreciate your support, man.
It ain't gonna make it shine. I tell you that. I love that shine. It ain't gonna stop me to make that shine. What you got in that cup there, son? Hell, I seen you.
Oh, yes, sir. Just a little bit of cranberry juice in my cup. Now, she's very sensitive. She goes by the name of Susan. She doesn't like beer mug or glass or cup. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Kemp.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kemp, at your service. Now, Susan, me and you be real good friends.
And Mr. Kemp.
So I bring some of that sweet.
Mr. Kemp, at least you be respectful of my lady now. I don't like your tone, Mr. Kemp.
Oh, I am, son. I'm being respectful. I said we gonna be real close friends when I bring some of that sweet potato shine. Hell, put off in that damn cup. That cup can't do nothing but love me and you. Might not feel good coming out of you, but it's gonna love you for a minute though.
Well, thank you.
Well, man, I'm enjoying this. Keep it coming, buddy. Keep it coming.
Well, as you can see, look, Susan is getting low and she seems pretty tired. I think we'll wrap it up. Wherever Sydney went, just tell him to call me, make sure he's okay.
Right.
And I'll give you the last word there, Mr. Kemp. What do you got?
Hey, look here, man. Look, don't worry about Sydney. You might see him next week. You might see him the week out. Don't worry about him. But I'm going to tell you this, people. I'm going to tell you this. Peace and love. And thank you for tuning in to the show. Let's Talk with Gales and Mr. Dean. But I overtook the end of the segment. Mr. Willie Joe Kemp himself. Stay safe out there. Love ya. Going back to the backwoods.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kemp.
Going back to
everybody, thanks for joining us. Please stay with us. We'll be here once a week, every week, for as long as y'all will allow us to be. All right, take care. Get it, Mr. Kemp. Hey.